Okay, water signs. This is for August 2023. August 2023 for water signs. August 2023 for water signs. You know, if you guys are in a relationship, it's not working out, it's going to get passionate again. Okay. Oh, by the way, you guys, if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe and like. If you want a reading, send me an email. Thank you. Back to this. You have someone that kind of went cold on you. You probably went on a few dates with them, water signs, and they just stopped. They stopped communicating. They stopped talking to you. Same thing as communicating. Sorry, you guys. They stopped reaching out. They stopped. They just kind of like went quiet. Yeah. So this person's coming back around. I do see that. Okay. I do see that they're gonna come back around. I just see it being more of they got a little bit fearful of how they felt about you. This person was rather smitten, and you probably saw them with these big old eyes watching you, just thinking that you're just like the most awesome person ever. That's just because they actually love you. Okay, water signs. When this person returns, be nice. Don't be petty about it. Don't tell them no. They didn't mean to. They weren't being harmful in any way. I just get somebody who got scared. I feel somebody who is just like, I can't love this person like this. If I love them, I'm gonna get hurt. They were scared of how they felt. Um, they were rather smitten by you. I just hear the word smitten. Just you probably caught them staring at you a lot, looking at you, just being in awe about your presence. And that's gonna apply to your sun, moon, Venus, or rising. I heard more if you have a water sign, Venus. But I get somebody who is gonna come back around. They are. This is somebody that you dated before. You probably went out on a couple dates and they stopped talking to you. Even just one date. But that's because this person fell hard pretty fast and it scared them. So they took off and they didn't date other people. Even if you think they did, they didn't. I just see them being more just not wanting to think about you. So they went home, turned on the TV, and maybe hung out with a couple of friends. Nothing more than just friendship. They got scared. That is exactly what I got on this one, as they got scared. Yeah, they're gonna come back around. Just be aware that this person, how do they think? This person thinks more with from a place of fear than a place of love and compassion. You have to teach them. That is something that they're gonna learn from you, is how to be compassionate towards other people. I get a certain feeling like they are just frightened at the thought of love. This overwhelming feeling of fear and passion came over to them, came over on them, came over them. I think this just came over them. But they've been thinking a lot about you, even though they try not to. They've been focusing on other things, friends, family, work, certain TV show they like to watch. Yeah, this person's gonna come back. And that's your love reading for August. Something about your career is being over. Did you recently just lose a job? If you didn't lose a job, you might be thinking about changing jobs. It says to think about it before you start, before you leave your job, think about it first, because I kind of get the feeling of, the image you're giving me is I had left a job at this one place. It was okay. It paid the job. It paid the work. I mean, it paid the work. It paid the bills, but I didn't like it, and I didn't like the atmosphere. I didn't like the attorney. I didn't like the person I worked with. So I left for something different, and I ended up by getting something worse. So I get here is if you're going to leave for another company that you think is going to be a better fit for you, you're going to get a bit of a shock because they're actually more toxic. They want you to think twice, okay? Because there's something about this particular position that you've been thinking about changing to. And if you notice right here, right? He's holding on to this. This is your current job, and you're thinking, should I? It's just in the back of your head. Should I? I have the world right here, everything that I need here, but yet it kind of just feels interesting about going over here. So you're not sure which way to go, and you're thinking about your options, and you're thinking, well, maybe I can make more money over here. Maybe I won't just go ahead and do it. But you haven't made any decisions yet. I would second guess this. I would be careful. Just what I'm getting. The money might be good, but the atmosphere might be toxic. That's what I'm getting. Okay. You're gonna be jumping out of the frying pan into the fire, I guess is what you call that. Yeah, these people are gonna judge you. They're toxic. That's why that position's open. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. It's late. I need to go to bed. Yeah. You're not gonna get what you want at this job. Okay? You're not gonna get it. You want recognition. You probably think if you go here, you're gonna get more. You're not. Okay? And I don't want to say, to never look for a better job, because you should always try to get some more money, and that's fine. You will find more money, but this particular job you're thinking about, you'll pay the price for, and it's called unemployment. Let's look at your finances. I heard don't be so hasty. Don't be so hasty. Okay, water signs. Did I call you earth signs? I'm sorry, this is water signs. Trust me, it's hard to keep things straight when you're trying to channel things. It's not easy. Sorry, you guys. I get tired when I do these too many readings. I get an end of a cycle when it comes to your finances. I get that things are about to start picking up for you financially. They want you to be careful with who you trust, because there's something about some things that you're not seeing behind you. Okay, and I think that's a job that I was telling you about. Sounds good. It sounds good on the paper, but if you look behind the scenes, it's not all that good. You know what I do is before I apply at any company, I read the reviews. I want to know more about the reviews. I want to know more about the people I potentially work with. Because too many times, more than I would say more than majority of my work I've ever worked at, I've always walked into a toxic situation. The company I'm at right now, they do not allow toxicity. They do not allow anything negative, only positive, and they are very supportive of their employees. And it's one of the reasons I love working there. You guys have to remember how powerful you really are. Because this Empress card just isn't about pregnancy. It's about you being in your element. It's about you being, you're sitting up tall and you're like, you know what? I've got this. I've got it. You're going to get the different position coming in later on in about 8 months. I heard 8 months. And 8 months from now, you're going to get a better job that's going to come in. I would sit tight with what you have for right now and don't try to go for something more. Just because it looks good on paper doesn't mean it is. Okay? Actually, what I'm seeing is you got something coming back around to you. Something that not that you walked away from, but like they chose somebody else. Now, what I don't know is if this is the one that is toxic or if this is the one 8 months from now. Anything that's immediate, I'd be careful with. I just get a certain level of toxicity here. Finances, though. Finances are not going to get better anytime soon. I mean, it'll get better compared to right now, but not in a position to where you want to be. I think in August, water signs, you're going to have to close out a lot of cycles before you could get to that point where you feel better about situations. It's not bad, okay? If you lose a job, it just means it wasn't meant for you. If you lose a person, it wasn't meant for you. Just remember, if things want to leave, let things leave. If people want to walk out of your life, let them go. Don't try to keep them there, okay? Because you're just going to hurt yourself. You're going to delay what's meant for you because you delay ending the cycle. And it's very important you allow the cycle that's ending right now. It has to end. And how do I get all this? I get these black marks on my finger. I'll go and wash it off and then it comes back. I have no idea where I'm getting it from. I don't have dark marker. I don't use anything and I don't know where it's coming from. And it's like I can't even touch it. You can't even scrape it. I don't know where it's coming from. And it only comes on here. Weird. So weird. Anyways, that's what I'm getting for you guys, water signs. Listen to me. That's what I'm getting for you, water signs. Keep an open mind as you approach life this month. Be in your element. Be prepared to speak up when you need to and walk away when the chaos gets worse. If you leave a job that's it pays the bills, but it's not what you want for something that you do want, but yet you see it being a revolving door, one thing I would ask is how many people have worked this job in the last 5 years? And if they say, oh, we have trouble keeping people here, that's a red flag. Just saying. Walk. Or better yet, run. I just see that you have a potential of leaving a decent job for something really bad, and you're going to lose a job. Okay, so wait down the line next year, you'll get a better job, okay? You guys have a great August, great month. And I think I'm going to post this on Tuesday. Anyways, water signs, you guys have an awesome time. Thank you for listening. I hope you're still listening.